Hi, this is Lara from Forex Info USA with your free daily US dollar index Elliott wave analysis for the New York trading session dated Monday the 10th of May. Starting this analysis with a look back for the last 3 years at the dollar, we had a 5-wave down impulse for wave C at primary degree. Thereafter, a 1 leading contracting diagonal, 2, a good long strong third wave, very steep, a short shallow correction for a 4th wave, but very steep again, and a short little 5th wave to end wave 1 at primary degree, followed by a 3-wave movement for wave A black, a 3-wave movement for B, and a 5-wave impulse down for wave C black to end primary wave 2, an expanded flat correction. We're now within primary wave 3 to the upside for the dollar. Its most likely end in the first instance may lie about 91.91, that's where primary 3 will reach equality with primary 1. It's more likely, however, that wave 3 is longer than primary 1, so a next upside target for the dollar may lie about 102.87, and it may reach there about December this year or August next year using Fibonacci time relationships between these primary 2 and 1 and the upcoming primary 3 wave. Within this primary 3rd wave, I'll just take you to a daily chart for the last 6 months where we're going to look at this piece of movement from this low, labelled 2 maroon down here, and here's our recent dollar rises with a blue or minor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to most likely end intermediate or black 1 here, with a brief ABC correction for black 2, and thereafter some good strong upside movement that is most likely to be intermediate wave 3, at least this is how I'm using this wave count here. One of my main reasons for doing it like this is this trend channeling technique. This is Elliott's channeling technique. I've drawn it with a trend line first from this high labelled 1 blue to the high labelled 3 blue, and a parallel copy placed on the low labelled 2 blue. A clear breach to the downside may indicate that this piece of movement here is all a 5-wave structure which ended at this point here, and this breach to the downside of the trend channel may indicate that the next wave of the same degree is underway, 2 black. Thereafter, a trend channel that contains this piece of movement very obviously breached to the upside, so the next wave in the sequence, wave 3 black, reasonably expected to be underway. And this very, very strong piece of movement here does fit that idea that this is a 3rd wave at intermediate degree. Within this 3rd wave, we may have had a 1, 2, within 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, nearing the end of 5 green to end wave 3 pink. So taking you now to an hourly chart where we're going to look at this piece of recent movement where this green 1, 2, 3 and 4 is this 1, 2, 3 and 4 here. And I did expect this downside movement, but I did expect it would end around about 83.62 to 83.77. It moved well beyond that, and it's 0.6 lower than the lowest end of my target zone, and it reaches down to 83.02. Thereafter, that was the end of wave 4 green and some corrective downside movement. Thereafter, a trend change back to the upside for one more push to the upside to end this 5-wave structure to end wave 3 pink. It could be over here. It doesn't need to reach beyond the end of 3 green. It may end when the dollar reaches up to about 85.12, and that's where wave 1 and 5 will reach equality. Therefore, thereafter, if it continues up, we may see a target about 85.17, and that's where wave 5 will reach 0.618, the length of this wave 3. So a little bit more upside movement most likely. If it's not over here, it's probably going to be over soon. And the next move for the dollar today probably should be a trend change back to the downside for a 4th wave at pink degree. The next move for the dollar should be a trend change back to the downside for wave 4 pink. So a little bit more upside movement and then a trend change back to the downside and some corrective 4th wave movement. So that's all from me with your dollar index analysis today. I hope everyone's having an awesome day out there, and may all our trades today be profitable.